Hi, this is Trey Passer, and welcome to the Horoscope 101 channel. It's Saturday, so it's my day. And this week on the Horoscope 101 channel, the theme of this week is overrated horror. Okay, I had to think hard about this. And then something came to me, and while this movie is overrated, in my opinion, I still enjoyed it. Okay, the movie I'm talking about is 2005's Hostel. Of course, written and directed by Eli Roth. And I remember before this movie came out, there was all this thing about this. Oh my God, this movie is so, you know, the torture is scream. It's all this. It's the torture in it is cringe worthy that you'll be averting your eyes. It's probably the worst thing ever. The amount of torture and stuff in it, and so I went to see it with my friend, and I remember sitting there, giving myself up to say, okay, this is gonna. And the premise of it, of course, and this is gonna have minor spoilers in it, okay? About three backpackers, specifically two Americans, and I think one guy they meet over there, and they basically go to this Slavic city because I think they get invited by these girls, really hot girls, to come to stay at this hostel, of course, with the promise, of course, of meeting hot chicks and having a good time and partying. But of course, that turns into where they basically get kidnapped. At least two of them get kidnapped and disappear. When the other friend I think he gets locked in the bathroom, and so they don't kidnap him basically. And then what winds up is that they actually get sold, and these hot girls lure these guys to be hunted by, I guess, really rich guys that into hunting and torturing. Well, not hunting. Well, they're really torturing human beings. That's what they get off on. They're part of a unique club. But like I said, this movie was supposed to be, like I said, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was different, and it was, it was a decent movie, but it wasn't, they made it out to be like, oh, this torture is horrendous that you could be averting your eyes. And aside from a few scenes, it wasn't really that way. And like I said, the movie's like only 94 minutes, so it's, it doesn't waste a lot of time with certain stuff, but as far as cringeworthy and one of the worst torture porn movies ever, no, Hostel was definitely not like that. I mean, it's up there, but and a lot of it was I guess I have to imagine, because they didn't show all of it. I guess so a lot of it you have to kind of imagine, but like I said, it was okay still, and I like the part with the one guy played by Jay Hernandez. What's his character's name? I got this character's name. His character's name in the movie is Paxton. Yeah, and basically, when he starts, he gets caught too eventually, and then he, turns the tables and starts, trying to escape. And like I said, the movie was okay. It wasn't. They made it, like I said, when I heard they would say, "Oh, this movie is going to be horrendous. The torture porn in it is just cringeworthy." It definitely wasn't that. I sat through and I go, "This is nothing." That's aside from the few screams, it wasn't that bad. And the movie that I do think is kind of cringeworthy, or at least to the level I thought Hostel was going to be, was the movie called Martyrs. And on my regular channel, I did a review of Martyrs. Excuse me. And like I said when I reviewed that movie, the last half hour of Martyrs is so cringeworthy. I was sitting in my chair, literally uncomfortable and twisting and turning and hoping that the scene would be over, but it lasted for like a half hour. Just the amount of torture, which is what I kind of expected out of Hostel. Not a half hour of torture, because the movie's on 95 minutes, but I thought there were going to be a lot of scenes of it. But they, and I guess they kind of superficially showed what you're just to assume that was going on, because they showed you a little bit of it in each of the rooms that they didn't show. But as a movie, like I said, it wasn't. I think it was quite overrated before I saw it. I don't know if people overrate it now, but I know before it came out, it really got hyped up. And then after I saw it, I said, "Oh my God, this is not as bad as they made it out to be. Like this, no, the torture porn wasn't that great in this." Anyway, but I still enjoy the story, and I like that the guy finding looking for his friend, and then of course trying to escape and getting some revenge and stuff. And I enjoyed Hostel, but like I said, it wasn't as it was overrated in my opinion. Okay, it's just a little overrated. It wasn't as bad as or it wasn't as disgusting as it could have been, I guess, for a place that people get tortured at. Uh, anyway, let me know what you think of Hostel. If you think it's overrated, like I do, feel free to leave comments down below. If you don't think it's overrated, feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Passer for the Horoscope 101 channel saying so long and take care.